Okay. Alright, now I'm going to speak English.
Yeah, please speak English.
Right.
Anything you want to speak.
Alright.
Happy yourself with the flow.
Alright, no problem. Alright, in 2016, I got an admission to study medicine in Madonna University, medicine. But I dropped out after 6 months after I read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Because what that book did was kill the fear. What was this fear? I was always, since my father died in 2010, I was always scared. My mother, my siblings, all of it. I was always scared. And I was the first son. So everybody would keep reminding me, you're not the father of the house and all of that. So that fear made me, I was careful. I was trying to be careful with my life, not to go and do anything that would soil my hands, and I'll say because I want to give my parents a life, they will lose me and all of that. But I did that, and I read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. It killed all that fear in my life. After I read that book, I was 6 months in as a medical student. By God's grace, I'm book smart, I'm intelligent if you come to that aspect. But that day I called my mom, I called everybody, I told them I was done with school. That I just found out that this thing I'm doing here right now is not going to make me fulfilled, because that's basically what I want, and to achieve someone's purpose, and of course to live a good life. I mean, trust me, money is not everything, but the money is very important to live a good life. So after I left that, I went out into the world with no plan. So by God, I'm a Christian and I'm a God human being. I believe in God a lot. So God somewhat put me through some paths. And those paths he put me through was a very devastating path. The guys I was mingling with were all these are bookies. I couldn't even speak English. The little else I could speak, how we get the jobs and all of that. By God's grace, that was my learning process, and I think it was my testing process, because I had a lot of opportunities to soil my hands and do things that are stupid. Young guys, that was when Yahoo just kicked off in Abuja. Every guy, if you don't be Yahoo boy, every guy. I knew some people. I don't have any friends. I don't call anybody a friend. You qualify to be called my friend. But I had a lot of people I knew who dive into that. I had to just hold myself because of my mom. I imagined myself. Maybe they call my mom like, they just arrested Samuel. They are taking him to the police station because he was a Yahoo boy. I felt that would even kill her before her time, so I couldn't afford to do that. By God's grace, I learned. I was reading books. My head was focused. Even though I was with those guys, I was there because I could use my energy and work and eat. That was how I was there. That was how I was there. Oh, awesome! And by God's grace, I was channeled to the Buena Vida project. In 2019, by God's grace, because I wasn't channeled and recommended with the way through the system. Somebody actually sent me there to go and get something and just go and see what they are doing there. And as I got to know about the project, and after I sat down, I listened. It was more like I felt God just tapped me on my back and be like, Samuel, lawyer, the world is yours. And I went crazy. By God's grace, I had read a lot of books about business. I had learned some secret about business. I wasn't confused. All the things they were saying were things I already knew. So I did not have to come and start learning afresh to apply. I just applied things I already knew. And it actually took me 11 months in this business to start making over ₦1 million monthly. And it took me 1 year and 8 months to start making about ₦4 million in the same business. Now I'm 2 years and about 4 months into the business, 2 years and 6 months into the business. I'm not going to tell you how much I make now. Okay, but I'm just giving you my back dates to know how much it's going to be like right now. Okay, so the idea is when God decides to bless you, He'll bless the works of thy hands. But if you have a job where you're being paid a salary of 100,000, you can't pray for God to bless the work of thy hands. Here's why. No matter how much you pray, if your company make a profit of $1 million this month, they'll still pay you 100,000. If they make a profit of $1 billion next month, they'll still pay you 100,000. So God can only bless the work of their hands if that thing has capacity. That's why the Bible said, I gave you a gift. Your gift will make room for you. What is room? Capacity. So when you're in a place where you're enclosed and your income is fixed, once your income is fixed in life, you are finished. I don't care how much. If I earn 100 million a month, I don't care. You can't grow. That is the worst thing that could happen to you. All right. So have fun, guys, and make sure you sit down and think about it. If you have to pray about it, if you're whether a Christian or a Muslim, if you have to sit down and pray about it, spend the whole day, and your whole prayer should be, God, just tell me who I am. I mean, if I have to fast, if you have to stay away, as abstinence, whatever, just tell me who I am. The day you discover what you can do as a person, every single atom of fear in your life is going to die. And the day every atom of fear in your life dies, you become a radical goal chaser, and that's the best that could happen to you. So thank you, guys. I'm on a boat cruise with Mr. Tolu. Temitope, sorry. Jesus! I saw Mr. Temitope. Honestly, Mr. Temitope chilling on a boat cruise. Happy wedding anniversary to him, by
Thank
the
you
way.
very
Today's
much.
his wedding anniversary. We're in Seychelles having fun. And by God's grace, probably going to be going to Las Vegas by December. I'm personally going to
Sure.
Europe next by November. My birthday is November 6th. But I know in the month of November I'm going
You
to
should
Europe.
invite me. I'll like to join you.
Yeah, I'm going to Europe, London, or just a week, have fun, and come back to and go back to Nigeria. But that is a good life. That's the kind of freedom we talk about. 3 things: put God first, be willing to grind, and be willing to teach others how to grind. Which is be willing to train and teach others how to train, okay? And train others. Be willing to learn so they can give it to other people, and that's how everybody grow, right? So God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You heard it all. What are you still waiting for? Are you still thinking? Are you still thinking? Wake up, my friend. Wake up. Wake up, my friend. Wake up. Thank you.